Hello, everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. From AI make-up looks to meditation apps, top figure skaters share their technology hacks. Figure skaters are known for their talent to jump and spin, but did you know they are also technologically savvy? Discover the different uses of technology in the sport, including some surprising examples. Nika Agads had hit a dead end in his figure skating training. No matter what he did, every session would leave him so drained of energy that he could barely step on the ice the following day. Nothing he tried had worked so far, so one day after training, he turned to his last resource, artificial intelligence. The 23-year-old Georgian skater put his personal measurements into ChatGPT and asked the AI chatbot to create a week-long training plan fit for an elite figure skater. It built me a plan for the week. I took this plan and went to see my coaches, Agad said. I thought nobody would listen to me, but they listened and they were like, let's try it. I skated like this for a week. And afterwards we decided that we're going to keep this plan. Agads is not the only figure skater who is turning to modern technology to enhance his athletic potential. Whether it is to resolve training dilemmas, find the perfect makeup for a program, or zip into a meditative state of mind, skaters are putting technological innovations to good use. Olympics.com spoke to the top athletes in the sport to discover their tech hacks on and off the ice. A new training plan AI comes to the rescue. Before putting together a new training plan, the AI tool evaluated Agad's competitive level and current exercise regime. It asked me how many programs I skate, how difficult it is for me when I skate a lot of programs, Agad said. And I told it that the more programs I skate, the harder it is for me to go out on the ice the next day. I wake up in the morning and I have no strength. In response, the AI chatbot created a training plan that recommended for Agads to train less than before. The single skater previously followed a 4-day training, 1-day rest rotation, running through his programs each time he had ice time. Under the new training plan, he skated the short program on the 2nd day and the free on the 3rd. The 1st and 4th day, meanwhile, were left to general on ice practice. This turned out to be the perfect solution. Agads could save his energy by skating less and also savor his program run-throughs instead of feeling like he was doing them on autopilot. After a week of following this plan, the skater and his coaches decided to keep it, albeit with some human tweaks mixed in. And while Agad said his coaches hold no grudges about him consulting ChatGPT on his training plan, he admitted to occasionally getting teased about it. One day I asked Edery Georgievna Tutberidze, what should I do in training now? And she tells me, go ask your buddy. Agads recalled with a laugh, music from the 1960s, looked by artificial intelligence. Agad's teammate Anastasia Medelkina has found another use for artificial intelligence. The Georgian pair's skater and her skating partner Luka Barilova pictured changed their short program just before the 2025 ISU World Figure Skating Championships, returning to Billy Stewart's 1965 classic Summertime. The duo could reuse old costumes since they skated this program during the previous season, but Medelkina still wanted to change something about their image so they could stand out in a new way. AI gave her an outline for a fresh makeup look and hairstyle to try. I always look for ideas on Pinterest, but this always takes a long time because you have to match it to the costume, Medelkina said. I downloaded ChatGPT recently and decided to upload a photo of us in these costumes and asked it to create a makeup look for figure skaters. I sent in a photo in our music, and it sent me pictures of a full makeup look and hairstyle. Medelkina made some adjustments to the AI suggestions before settling on a final look that she then unveiled for the spectators in Boston, USA. I've already told all the girls in the locker room about this. Medelkina gushed after the skate. You can even change the color of your eyes. You can ask it to create a girl with brown eyes or add your own ideas. You can ask it to add more rhinestones or to make the blush brighter. Skate, film, and analyze. While the Georgian team is experimenting with artificial intelligence, other skaters prefer to stick to technology that has been around for longer. Filming equipment, whether with a camera or a phone, is often used during training sessions. The skaters and their coaches record elements or full program run-throughs, which they later watch in slow motion to spot and correct mistakes. I like videos, said Republic of Korea's ice dancer Kwon Yi. I like to watch our skate because when we do it together, we don't see a lot of stuff. We just feel and then we're like, oh, this leg was not together or that arm was not sharp enough, and you see more stuff by video. Sweden's Andreas Nordback also films a lot of his practices for playback. I analyze technique, he explained. We rewatch the programs a lot to see if every detail looks good. There's a lot of analyzing. It's more analyzing than people think. It's not like we just skate. Everything is planned and thought of. To get the most out of the videos, Nordback's team invested in an auto-tracking tripod which connects to a phone and uses artificial intelligence and motion sensors to follow the movements of the person being recorded. This proved to be a game changer. I could do a full practice and I could rewatch the whole practice and it follows me all around, Nordback said. That's cool. Then my coach doesn't need to stand with the camera with 10 other skaters to look at. Expert advice, one click away. Kimmy Rapond sometimes shares the recordings of her skates with her choreographers, David Wilson and David Vincourt. While the Swiss singles skater has not seen Wilson in person during the 2024 and 25 season, the two made good use of video conferencing applications to stay in touch and continue to tweak the programs. We have done some Zoom lessons, Rapond said. For example, before the 2025 Worlds, because the boards are smaller, so we had a few Zoom lessons to figure out how to get where. Coaches and choreographers are useful contacts to have on speed dial when an expert take on a program is needed, but sometimes what skaters need even more are kind words and reassurance. And with online calls, skaters can stay connected to their sports psychologists wherever they are in the world. U.S. figure skating is one of the national federations trying to make better use of technology in the psychology services offered to athletes. This means that in addition to in-person consultations, USA skaters also have access to expert help whenever any doubts or worries seep into their thoughts. Some athletes will voice record and just say, "Okay, I'm going to tell you this here. I know I can't get you right now on the phone," and they'll voice record it, said Caroline Silby, head of sports psychology at US Figure Skating. Then I can be like, "Okay, here's what I'm hearing," and I send it back. It helps them even to frame it out, to be able to have a safe space to dust it off and organize their own thoughts. Aside from online counseling, USA skaters. We have coaches that we should trust first, the ice dancer said, but AI is not on the list. It's not an option, I trust human beings. Please subscribe the channel, share this with a friend, thank you.